this is Christal Jordan with Relationship Rhetoric right here on the Recap Room. And today's conversation is based around this clip with Uncle Steve. Now, you guys know that Uncle Steve has been giving women advice on relationships and dating for a while. But check out this clip with Steve acting as a judge and talking to a young lady about what she should expect from a man that she's looking to date.
Of course, he's reaching out to me through GroupMe, text apps, making a new Instagram page, all of that. Oh, what can I do to get you back? I know you want a dog, you want to go on a trip, you want a bag, you want all this. No, okay, I want $3,500. That's what I want. And it's your non-refundable security deposit, and I have the text messages to prove where he agreed to pay it.
All right, so we're going to talk about that clip, and I have a very special guest with me in the studio today, Laterras Whitfield, host of Dear Future Wifey podcast. And I knew you were the perfect guest to talk about this because I know you listen to the social media conversation, and I'm sure you've heard men complain about how women want cash up front nowadays, right?
Yeah.
Sister wanted $3,500 off the rip as a deposit for her time.
So I've never heard anything as crazy as that before, to be honest with you. I've heard people talk about making a man pay for their babysitter before they go on a date or whatnot, but this right here is on a different level.
It's on a different level, but I think it's a culmination of a lot of things that we're hearing. Why do you think that women are so intent on focusing on the financial aspect so early in dating now? Before it was like, okay, I want a man to take care of me. Now it's I want a man to pay for my time. Where do you think why do you think women are at this point?
Because a lot of women felt like they've lost so much in relationships, whether it's losing their time. And so now women feel like there's a value to their time, which we all have value to our time. And so they say, well, listen, I can't control the outcome of how far this relationship goes, so I got to make sure I can get something out of it. And so unfortunately, it's become monetary. It
has become monetary. And we heard her say, with a deposit, if you mess up your apartment, there's, this is to basically protect me from if you waste my time.
Yeah.
Right?
But she also said about things that he's mismanaged with her in the past. And so she's saying that basically he needs to pay up for whatever happened in the past with them. And so,
So what would your advice be for women that, we all know that we want a relationship is almost, it is time and time is money. And we are looking for getting a return on our investment, but relationships, there's no guarantee that you will. So what would be your advice to women that really want to make sure they're not wasting their time and that they are, able to, I guess, make the most educated decision they can when it comes to dating?
Be sure to vet properly, and manage your expectations. Don't give an all access pass to somebody that is only qualified for general admission. And so sometimes we give too much too soon, and we need to just, take time, and take time. I'm gonna say that again, take time and make sure that you vet properly.
Yeah. Now let me ask you this though, Laterras. There are men, and because I feel like the guy in that clip, he looked like he might have paid the $3,500. There are men that are willing to pay, and I think they mess up the ecosystem for other guys. So what advice would you give a man that may be getting taken advantage of because he's willing to, depending on how beautiful or how desirable the woman is, he's willing to pay, and then he may end up not getting a return on his investment?
Well, and that's why I say we all need to know our value, because if he's willing to pay, then you got to also understand that he has the mentality that he pays for what he wants, and you won't be the last person he pays for.
Yikes.
Yeah, at the end of the day, if he knows that you come with a fee, then it's an old saying that said he who has the gold makes the rules. So then you end up getting married to that type of guy if it actually goes that far. And then now he's like, hold on, now you got your Louis, you got your red bottoms, you got all this type of stuff, let me go out and have women on the side.
All right, so you see why we had Laterras on the show. He's got amazing gems, and you can catch all of them and so much more by checking out his Dear Future Wifey podcast. The numbers are amazing. People love checking in with him. We're excited that we had a chance to have him here on the show, and you can find out more from us every week at Relationship Rhetoric right here on the Recap Room. This is your girl, Christal Jordan. I'll see you next time.